everybody, Chloe here from CelebrateAndDecorate.com. Welcome to another Facebook Live for Hometalk. I am so mixed up today. I've been doing so many lives. I went live over on my own page. I'm supposed to be here today. So thank you for staying tuned and thank you for the heads up from some of you watching that I was supposed to be on Hometalk. Today I'm going to show you really popular decorating lanterns for the different holidays. I know I did one for fall, and now I'm going to show you how to do one for Christmas, okay? So, this is a lantern that I had. You can get them anywhere. I found a really cute galvanized one at Walmart. Or a lot of you already have these, but I'm going to show you how to make it into a beautiful decoration. You can use it most anywhere in your house. Let us know where you're watching from. Hometalk's going to post our question right on there, okay? And we'll have a question and be giving away a Hometalk tote bag. And we're going to get started. The first thing I did with my lantern is I just laid it down like this and filled it up with just red and gold. And I actually used glass ornaments for this one. They're things I had because I really wanted the shine, okay? That's why I really like to use the shatterproof ornaments, but for this one, I use these, okay? Now, get yourself a piece of styrofoam. For this one, for this size lantern, I used like a 3x4 piece, but it all depends. You might want to use a larger one or small one. Don't go too large because you're going to have to hide all of this with greenery, okay? Now, I just threaded a heavyweight wire through a button like this, and then I'm going to push it through my styrofoam. And that button, and I have other methods I've shown right there on Hometalk projects, will keep that from pulling all the way through and cutting through your styrofoam. See, it's cutting through a little bit right there. And then I'm going to do the same. Now, I'm probably going to do a different thing on the back, and I'll show you one of my other techniques. I don't like to buy buttons. And just use them for this. For this side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a chenille stem, and I'm just going to wind it back and forth, and I'm going to put it like over these wires, like that. And then I'm just going to twist this, okay? And now I'm going to show you how we're going to, I know this isn't the fun part, this is the mechanics, okay? But this part is really important. You're going to find some place up here you can attach your styrofoam. For me, I have these little holes up here, so I'm just going to run a chenille stem right through here because I know that that won't scratch my lantern. And then I'm going to take this and make a circle on the back. I'm going to have to cut these wires a little bit shorter. Okay. So let me know where you're watching from today. Let me know if you were like waiting for me and I was late because I was going to town on this project, okay?
We have Dee from Philadelphia, Laurel and Melody, Linda from California, Wendy from Bristol, Tennessee, Willow's here, Veronica from Slovakia, Mona Lisa from New Jersey, and Sherry from Arkansas, Lou from Alabama. Oh, she's sick in bed on her birthday.
Oh,
we're so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Happy birthday anyway.
Marianne from Niagara Falls, Kathy from Indiana. We are all over the country today.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay, I am just going to stick these chenille stems through my circle that I made on here and do this really tightly. And this, I have enough to take it around the back. And don't worry, this is not going to show when we're all done, okay? So there's my foam. On Hometalk, I actually put 2 pieces in, but I decided one is enough, okay? Now, I take greenery picks like this that you can pick up at any of your local craft stores, whatever your... Hey, tell me what your favorite craft store is. Do you have a favorite? I can't say that I have a favorite. That I probably tend to go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's the most, but Joann's is the closest. So let me know what your favorite is. I'd love to hear.
Friends from Trinidad, Mexico, some from Texas,
oh my
Mexico,
goodness.
More from California. Oh, Sandra's sitting right next to her lantern, so she must be getting some good
Oh
ideas.
my goodness, fantastic. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get my my line that I'm going to use, okay? And I want this to go up the one side. Of course, whenever you do that, you know, there's something wrong. I want it to go up on the one side and down on the other. And what I have done is I have taken apart a lot of this greenery like this, and I've used my steel pick machine to put picks on these. And I will show you how, if you've not seen anybody do this. I will show you how I do that, okay? And one of the things I really like, this little, this is very much like artificial Christmas trees. I used a lot of these on the kissing ball project, if you saw that. And if you didn't, you can go back and watch that. I did that 2 weeks ago live on Hometalk. And you can see the step-by-step right there on Hometalk. Hey, let us know if you made the kissing ball. And so I'm just going to cut all those off and throw that away, okay? We would love to see pictures of them, okay? And just you pull that forward, and a steel pick comes out. This is Sugar Plum Jingle Crafter. One of my watchers on my Facebook Lives named him, and he's going to be hanging out with me all Christmas. He's going to have to move over here onto my phone, though. So that steel pick comes out there, and then you compress in the back, and it puts a sharp steel pick on there, okay? And I am going to use these to fill in all the back, okay? So always use something small and preferably inexpensive to fill in behind. With fall, what I did was I used a lot of the leaves from the Dollar Tree, because nobody sees them back there, but you need them to hide stuff, okay? Have many of you decorated a lantern already? Did you decorate one for fall? We would love to hear. We have any questions there, Lynn? We have a quiet
Just
game.
somebody just had asked if they had we had named the elf, so
We
just answered that.
did. Well, I didn't. I'm going to have to go back and find out who named it. Might have to find them something a little elfy to send them. But yes, Sugar Plum Jingle Crafter. He's my elf, okay? And he's going to be hanging out with me all Christmas season. He'll be appearing on some Christmas creations. Okay, and next week I have I'm going to be back again next week, and I'm going to have another really cool thing that most everyone can use. I know some people live in apartments and they aren't allowed to have wreaths on their door and things. You know what I say? Put a wreath on the inside of your door, because that's what you see the most anyway. But this is something that most anyone could use for Christmas. Indoors, outdoors. This would hold up outdoors. I have lanterns out front decorated for fall. I will probably put this more like by my fireplace.
Michelle did a Hocus Pocus lantern for her sister-in-law.
Oh my gosh, I would love to see a picture of that. You know, you can always send me a direct message by way of Facebook. I would love, and you can send me pictures. I would love to see that. Okay, look at that. You know, that happens sometimes. Mm-hmm. I was unwrapping my velvet ribbon, and look, they gave me 2 pieces.
Several people asking about the machine.
Okay, did you see what it does? I'll show you one more time what it does. You pull forward, it pushes a steel pick. They're loaded in here. You press down, and it puts a steel pick right on the end of there, okay? It's called a stemming machine. This one is by Steel Picks, P-I-X. Amazon is pretty high on this, like I think over $300. I know you can get it for under $200 from Hobby Lobby using their 40% off coupon. So shop around, okay? If they have any more questions, Lynn, just let me know, okay? So yeah, it's a pricey machine, but if you do crafts for Etsy or for craft shows, it's probably something you want to think about investing in. It certainly makes it much easier. So when I've got my shape here, next step I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bow right in the middle, because I don't want to put all this greenery here and then try and put the bow on top of it. I'm going to work my greenery around it. And I promised Hometalk when I was in New York, I promised them I will add a hand-tied bow tutorial to my Hometalk page, but if you need it in the meantime, there's at least 2 videos over on my Facebook page. And I think I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live, or I mean an Instagram Live on this too, if I have somebody to film it a little later.
Michelle said, wouldn't it be easier to merely complete the styrofoam on the tabletop before attaching it? I don't think you get
I think you might have difficulty attaching it to the lantern, and I wanted to see how it went. I mean, if I did that, I wouldn't know my length. But that's personal preference. If you're a crafter and that's what you prefer, you know what I say about crafts? The great thing is everyone can personalize them and everyone can style them the way they want. You don't have to go into a store and buy a pre-made wreath and it's the same wreath that your neighbor down the street has. That's the great thing about crafting, is you can express your own personality. I did a centerpiece the other day and one person said I didn't like those poinsettias on those big ornaments. And I'm like, that's okay. I did, but if you don't, then if you make this centerpiece, don't put poinsettias on top of them, okay?
Somebody asked if it's wired ribbon.
This is not wired ribbon. It's just soft red velvet ribbon. And that weird piece that they gave me, I'm going to use for one of my tails.
Someone else asked if these were live greens.
No, these are all artificial greens from, I think they're all from Michael's, actually. You know, buy them where you can find them the cheapest is what I say, okay? And I'm going to cut my ribbon. And
Tammy says she puts lights and balls in her lantern she likes.
That's you know what? You know what's beautiful in them? Yes, is even just to use those wired little tiny twinkle lights. Oh, that's a beautiful way to do it. Okay, I have a red.
So, Kathy says she loves your ideas, but she doesn't have a craft store around her.
You can buy things on Amazon or you can buy them from Craft Direct. Okay. If you message me, I can send you the link to them. They're a lot more reasonable than Amazon. So you might want to go with Craft Direct, okay? That's a shame because you know what? I don't mind ordering. In fact, I just ordered some more hot glue. I like ordering things on Amazon, the basics, my wire, my chenille stems, those things. But I love to go to the stores and see, particularly this time of year, the picks, the pretty Christmas picks. Okay, so I have fluffed out my bow and I'm going to pull my tails down to the front.
Sorry, Chelsea I didn't get to her message quickly enough, but can you show how you tied that off?
Oh, I put a wire right through the middle and then twisted it, okay? And like I said, I'm going to get a tutorial up on Hometalk on the hand-tied ribbon or hand-tied bow. And if you send me a direct message on Facebook, I will get you the video, okay? All right, so I'm just going to bend this, and I'm going to put a steel pick right on my chenille stems that hold my, well, and sometimes when we're live, things don't always go the way we want, do they? So I'm just going to stick these in there, and I'm going to make sure that's on there good. So now I have a steel pick on my bow, and I'm going to put my bow right here. And now what I'm going to do, it's a little floppy, isn't it, is I am going to add my greenery, tuck my greenery in around it.
And several people have been asking about where to get inexpensive lanterns, and Kimmy just let us know that lanterns are 50% off at Craft Direct right now.
See, there you go. If you have that Craft Direct link, if you share it with our other viewers, that would be great. This one, oh, I finally took the price tag off. This is the galvanized one I was talking about. A beautiful lantern, great if you have a farmhouse decor. And I think, if I recall, it was $19.95 or $19.99. I could be wrong. It could have been $24, but I don't think so. At Walmart, okay? And I know that Walmart does a lot of free shipping, okay? All right, so I'm going to have to turn this towards myself a little bit here. I've been thinking, Lynn, that we're going to need to switch it up and maybe have you behind me sometimes. Look at this. This was a really pretty pick, wasn't it? With the pine cone on it. And I'm just going to keep filling in, following my same line. I've had people ask about how you get the shape of things, like a centerpiece. And if you have trouble with the shape, use the chenille stems and put your shape in first with them, and then follow up with your greens and use it as a template, okay? Is that working okay for you, Lynn? Okay.
Laurel says the great thing about all these lives and tutorials is that you get the basic idea and then you can just make it personal.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. You know, you might want to put, you know, a plaid bow on this. No, there's no rules with crafting, and as I tell everyone, if you don't like how it turned out, take it apart and start over again. Now I'm gonna go back here and put in some of these little tiny pieces. Like I said, use your less expensive things in the back to hide your foam. Okay.
Susan let us know Five Below has some lanterns for $5.
Oh, see, fantastic. This is such a great community. I really love being live and chatting with you guys live because everybody helps each other out. You know, hey, there's a sale. Hey, there's this.
Any idea what to do for a baby's first Christmas? Kathy was wondering.
You know, I don't think I did anything special for my kids' first Christmas other than, you know, I got them their first Christmas ornaments. It probably depends how old the child is. You know, a baby's first Christmas, baby could be 3 weeks old or the baby could be 11 months old. I like, as kids get a little older, I really like doing, see, I don't like the way that's sticking up there. I'll just cut that piece out and pick it in somewhere else. I liked the rest of it, but I didn't like that piece. So yeah, just make it your own.
Inger wants to know, if you don't have Dry Oasis, what could you use? I don't think you use Dry Oasis.
I didn't use Dry Oasis on this. I use the Sahara or dry foam if I'm doing a centerpiece where it's going to be down in a container. If I'm doing something like this or a swag, I always use styrofoam. It holds together much better. And a lot of people ask me about gluing things in. You could glue. See, we're just going right in there around our bow, okay? And you're just gonna fill that up. But I don't glue a lot of things because I will end up taking this apart, and next Christmas this will be something totally different. So I don't use, but you could use hot glue, but you have to be careful with foam and styrofoam because the hot glue is very likely to melt it, okay?
Cassandra said, did you say the lanterns came from Craft Direct?
No, this lantern I have had for ages. If you look at it closely on the Hometalk post or on my blog, you can see it's really dinged up. I don't want to get into worrying about painting it. It's you know what it is? It's distressed. It's just distressed.
Several people asked about how you attach the foam. I'm just going to show you the back, but you can go back and watch.
I showed totally how to do that, okay? Yes, you can go back and watch that later, but you want to secure the foam and then attach it to your lantern. Okay, now let's see how we're coming along here. I feel like I need another longer piece right here. There.
Val said she likes distressed. And we have so many friends visiting us from all over the country. I'm sorry I don't have time to get everybody's name, but we sure appreciate it. And we have friends from Ireland and Greece and some other foreign countries also.
Hi everyone, thank you for watching. I guess we're getting busy because everybody likes to decorate for Christmas, don't they? I know sometimes when we do Halloween or Thanksgiving, not everybody celebrates those. Okay, I'm really happy with how this is.
Rebecca from UK said this would be beautiful for a Christmas wedding.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't it? And you know what? And you could do a little lantern. If you have a flower girl, you could have her carry one with one of those artificial. That's the best thing for me for those artificial candles is that nobody's going to get burned. Okay, I am going to add some ornaments because that's what I wanted to go with, a little bit of glitz. Okay, let me move my greenery. And I just took some ornaments. These are already prepared here. Okay. And I take a really pretty heavyweight wire, maybe 21, and and I just feed it through there. But, yeah, see, I didn't do that one, Lynn.
Mary Lou joining us for the first time.
Hi, Mary Lou, welcome. I'm gonna have to plug my curling iron.
Yeah.
I have to plug my curling iron back in. I'm gonna have to plug my glue gun back in for a minute because I want to show you what I did. I've taken my glue gun. You know, if you're using glass ornaments, these caps have a tendency to come off. Okay, so I've taken my glue gun and I've just put a little dab of glue there so that this won't come off. Now I've put a wire through there and twist, you know, just it's hanging like that. But if I hang this, it's not going to go necessarily where I want it to. So what I have done is I have taken floral tape. This is not the waterproof kind of floral tape. This is the kind you use to tape and wire individual flowers. And I'm gonna wrap it around several times right where this attaches to the wire. Okay, I need to build this up a little bit. So just stretch it and wrap it like that. And then I'm going to have to add a little bit more up there. I'm just going to stretch and wrap that around the wire. And I'm going to tell you what else. This tape on this wire will help hold it in that styrofoam. And that's especially important when you're using the dry foam. That wires will pull out really easily, and this will keep it from, okay? So this is not particularly pretty, but this will cause this to stay where I want a little better.
Friends from Rio de Janeiro, Greece,
oh my goodness,
and Pittsburgh and North Carolina also, and a couple more first-time watchers.
Well, hello and welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. And if you tuned in late, don't worry. This video is going to be right here on Hometalk's Facebook page. You can go back and watch anytime. If you have a question we don't answer, please head over to my Facebook page and Celebrate and Decorate and send me a direct message. See how this is going to dress this up. And I'm just going to I'm going to turn again, Lynn, okay? I'm going to have to just take these wires and poke them in here, okay? And we're just going to give this just a little bit of glitz. Now, see the same thing. If you really like candy canes, you could add candy cane ornaments to this. You could do this in different colors, whatever you would like. So I'm just going to mix these in, and you can use any size. And you could use the shatterproof ornaments if you wanted. If you have little ones or if you have cats that might get into this, just to let you know.
Barbara, first-time watcher also.
Hi, Barbara. Welcome.
And Tiffany. She'll definitely be watching again. She said you have some great tips.
Thank you. When we get done here today on Home Talk, I am going to be over on my own Facebook page. Love you to join us. We're going to be doing an elegant black and white Christmas swag. So that would be fun to have you join us over there. We're a little more casual over there. All right.
Sandra from Lorraine, Ohio, also first time watching.
That's kind of my neck of the woods when I'm up in Ohio.
Shelley said a string of bells would be pretty. That would be pretty.
Wouldn't that be pretty? There's so many things you could do. You could add holly to this. Okay, I think we're good. That's pretty similar. We're just gonna forget about this one that I didn't get glued. So there you go. Again, if you tuned in late, you can go back to the beginning to see how we added. And any lantern is gonna have some way you can. For this one, same thing. I would just stick a chenille stem right through the top of it, pull it around, and then attach it to your piece of styrofoam, okay? So you can find a way to adhere it. I don't know if I shared my different ideas on what to put. You can put those battery-operated candles in these. You can fill them with ornaments, strings of those wired Christmas or battery-operated lights, or put fake snow in the bottom and little bottle brush trees, little figurines to make a little snowy Christmas scene. So we are all done today. If you want the step-by-step, it's right there on Home Talk. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. And in about 5 minutes, I'm going to be live over on the Celebrate and Decorate Facebook page with a swag. If not, you can find all my stuff on my blog at celebrateanddecorate.com. Thank you everyone for your comments and for watching.